Bears. The weekend came up, Bears. What can you say about it? It's Thanksgiving, for God's sake.
Good morning, Mully. Happy Monday. Yes, the Bears are back. December 1st, first day of the month. Just like Ben Johnson promised, this is the month they're getting better.
Wow.
And they went into Philadelphia.
Wow. He was right about the line, I'll tell you that.
Right about the line. They dominated the line of scrimmage, and they imposed their will on the Eagles.
Man.
And they look like a team that is better than we thought, quicker than we thought, and not done yet.
Forced to be reckoned with.
No doubt about it.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it. It's a complete football team right now.
Yeah, they're very good. That was really a well-coached game, well-played game. The offensive line, as Olin Kreutz mentioned in the postgame, has been getting better and is now, in his opinion, the best offensive line in the league. And that's been coming for a few different weeks, and you can see progress. And the way they ran the football, the way when you stopped and you thought about what Declan Doyle was saying on Thursday, on Wednesday, because the week was so abbreviated, he talked about the idea that Vic Fangio wants to put you in a shell, and it was almost a perfect description of what you had to do to win that game, and that is march down the field. Not rely on the big play, although they got one. That was a great pass that in a windy afternoon that you got to Cole Kmet. But for the most part, they ground it out. And that's how you beat teams, and that's how you win football. And that was like a postseason type of win. Man, was that good.
Completed that pass for the touchdown to Kmet, it was as a result of the running game, having pounded the Eagles into submission. And that is against a Vic Fangio defense the way you have to attack it. You win the line of scrimmage, and you take what they give you, and you continue to pound and pound and pound. And the Bears, to their credit, did just that, stayed disciplined. And the Ben Johnson effect, when he came here, we talked about the offensive innovation and all of the things, and he's the play call extraordinaire. But I think we tended to overlook, we won't any longer, how badly he wanted and he relies on running the football. Good old-fashioned running game. And what happened on Friday, I think, legitimized the Bears in many ways and validated the previous few months of questions about whether or not they are legit. They are definitely that.
It was really interesting because what went through my head as I was watching the game is one of the things Coach Wannstedt goes on. Don't get bored. Hey, the running game's working. Don't get bored. Don't think that has to lead to something else. Listen, they had wrinkles. They threw a couple things in. But for the most part, they gave them the old Wilson enema.
They did not get bored.
You do it.
Yeah, they did not get bored. They were steady. They were consistent. And they were disciplined as an offense and Ben Johnson as a play caller. And when you win to this degree, and they now won 9 out of 10 games, and they are the number one seed in the NFC.
Number one seed in the NFC.
Thank you, Carolina Panthers.
Wow.
How many times in the past couple of years have Bears fans thanked the Carolina Panthers for their role in this ascension?
Wow.
But they will take it because they deserve it, and they have earned this. And when you do what the Bears have done, there's a lot of credit to go around. So obviously, I think that coaching matters. Ben Johnson, his impact has been
incredible.
The biggest part of this.
Hey, Dennis Allen had a hell of a game.
Dennis Allen, you're exactly
coaching
right.
all the way around.
All the way around. And you have to give credit to Ryan Poles for this offensive line being put together in a variety of ways through the draft, through free agency, and through different trades. So they have an offensive line that, as you pointed out, is now becoming recognized as one of the best, if not the best, in the National Football League.
It was really interesting the rest of the weekend as football continued to hear the Bears being mentioned by pretty much every national expert, pretty much everyone needing to comment on how they've turned a corner and they've got their signature win and how good they are.
Yeah, that's a good thing to happen when you win to this degree. And
incredible.
You are, dare I say it, Mully, is there a more surprising turnaround in the NFL? The Patriots deserve credit. Mike Vrabel is 10-2, and certainly that is a surprise. But their history And their tradition of finding ways to lose isn't as well established as the Bears was heading into this season.
And they didn't start 0-2. I mean, the Bears started the season. Right. They lost the first game of the year to a team that they just beat, and they would beat senseless.
That's a good point.
If they played them again.
They would. The Vikings would have no chance against the Bears the way that they have quickly spiraled out of control.
Yes.
So the Bears, I think you can say conservatively, safely, they're the biggest surprise in the NFL.
Yes.
And it's fun to be part of that. It feels, we'll talk about how, it is like 2018. It isn't like 2018, but it feels like that in terms of the excitement heading into the final month of the season where you think that anything is possible.
When you start building confidence and you start winning games in which they did, then that leads to being able to beat a good team. And who knows where this will lead us on Sunday. I think it is a really exciting position to be in, especially as an underdog yet again.
Yet again. And I guess I'm not surprised they're underdogs going into Lambeau. Maybe how much they are underdogs, but is it 6 or 7 right now? I think it is 6 right now. And the Packers at home, favored by a touchdown.
Right.
I suppose it's justifiable given their defense and the way that they won on Thanksgiving Day. But if you're the Bears, that's more fuel.
I'll tell you something. Like, the other thing is the Lions are not all that. The Lions are heading the wrong way, and their play caller and his aggressiveness on fourth down has pretty much blown up in his face.
That is the easy thing to point to, no doubt about it. They're also injured. So Amon-Ra St. Brown,
even more injured than they were. Yeah.
Could be out for a week or so, and they need every game. They need to treat it like an elimination game because in the NFC, the Lions are dangerously close to being on the outside looking in.
Well, they're right now on the outside.
Right now they
are,
but you could see they could use December. They're still a good team, but they are facing some issues. They thought their center was back, Frank Ragnow,
and he's not.
Flunked the physical.
Yeah, how about that? That had to be
bizarre story.
But it had to be a gut punch for them, knowing that they got him back out of retirement. He's watching, he sees what's going on. Oh, thank God we got a Pro Bowl player who retired too early. He's got a lot of football.
You might want to pass a physical before you make the announcement.
Yeah.
You think?
I'm with you.
Because that is just unfortunate for them, embarrassing perhaps, but it was
embarrassing.
It's one of those things where bottom line is they don't have reinforcements on the offensive line. They thought they were going to stabilize some things, and now they cannot do that. So they are third place in the division.
I know.
And they may not be able to climb that hill. And you wonder, that final game of the year, could it be for home field advantage in the playoffs? We always thought that.
Incredible.
But not for the Bears.
No, it's incredible. It's incredible. It really is. It's an extraordinary turn of events. There's so much going on, but the Bears are by far the lead story because they're the number one dog in the NFC. That's hard to fathom. It's hard to believe that all the results went their way, including their result in Philadelphia, which is a house of horrors.
Just convincing in the way that they did it, Mully. I think that's one of the bigger surprises. And let's face it, this is all about Ben Johnson and what he brought here and his bravado and his confidence.
It was amazing to me how many people texted me, had no idea why he tore his shirt off, even though he said Chicago is hungry too. Like, you knew that
it was obvious
coming,
for that,
you know.
And you thought that was going to be the case, right?
Oh my!
But you can say in every way on Friday, the Bears flexed their muscles.
Oh, they did, they did, and that man is fit.
He is.
Congratulations,
he's doing more than squats.
To him. Holy cow! He was looking crazy.
Good for him. So Tuesday, is it tomorrow? That is
tomorrow,
free hot
dogs
Tuesday.
At the Wiener Circle.
Yeah.
And I don't know. What's the weather? I got to look at the weather again. Oh, my God, the weather.
Oh, gosh. Do we have to talk about the weather?
Well, we got to talk. It's going to snow today. It's going to snow tomorrow.
It was the snowiest November Saturday.
Oh, boy.
Or snowiest November day in Chicago history.
Oh, my God. I must have shoveled for 3 or 4 hours.
How's your back feeling?
Dude, I'm doing all right. I told you, I've been working out. I'm feeling a lot better.
That's good. That's excellent.
Yeah, no, I got through it. But I mean, I'm not joking. It was it was one of those deals. I got out there early, which is my father used to insist on us shoveling early, which made no sense. But I somehow am now used to it. So I got my garage cleared out, so we were going to be good. Then it kept snowing. Next thing you know, the trucks come, and now I got about a foot of snow. I mean, I'm talking like almost a foot and a half of snow.
Hate when that happens.
Outside the lip of the garage. I mean, it was like I had to shovel so much down the bloody alley. It was crazy, but I got it all done.
And it's supposed to be cold this week.
Yes, it is.
In the single digits.
I think it's snowing
more
today,
snow
right?
today.
And then tomorrow.
Yeah.
Too?
And then you hunker down for a long winter.
I'm gonna have to rent a plow just to drive and get my free hot dog.
When the weather is bad and the temperatures are cold, at least you have. It's fun to follow the Bears. This looks like it's going to be a fun month, and it does change people's moods a little bit over the weekend. You can when people talk about the Bears, it's not like what's wrong with the Bears.
Well, I mean, we said 9 wins this year, and they're there already, and they got games left. I mean, who knows where this ends up? I think that was a game that neither preseason nor really in season did you feel like they were going to win that game. It was a very small minority of people, and they were considered to be kind of flailing, insane individuals that thought they were going to win that game.
Nice pick. Nice pick on Wednesday.
Pick. I was very pleased with it.
It was one of those games, though, to your point, at the beginning of the season when the schedules came out.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that you ever thought that they would be in a position to even be that competitive in Philadelphia against the defending Super Bowl champions.
Against a team like that. But, during the week, I talked to a friend of mine out there, works out there, and he said they were a mess, that there was stuff going on, that it was...
They are a mess.
And they are a mess.
When you see the kind of things that are going on, I don't know what's going on with Jalen Hurts. He's missing open receivers. He's not throwing in time on time.
People do spit that now.
The play caller is not in sync with the quarterback, and nobody's in sync offensively. Defensively, they're more vulnerable than I thought against the run. Yeah. I did not expect the Bears to be able to open those kind of holes. And the Bears 1-2 punch of Monangai and DeAndre Swift or whatever order you want to put them in, they were making things happen and running through tackles. That's
someone
impressive.
And I apologize to whoever it was. Someone tweeted out, would you rather have Ashton Genty right now or Kyle Monangai? And I laughed at that. But Kyle Monangai has come through in a huge way. And that inside power to go with the whole Sonic and Knuckles thing, incredible.
He's the only running back, I believe, who's a rookie with 2 or more 100-yard rushing efforts.
Well, yeah.
Who would have thought that?
No one.
And then that was the first time. Did you know this? The first time since 1985?
Right.
Peyton and Suey?
Yes.
That a Bears running back tandem each had 100 yards?
And it wasn't just like they got to 100. It was like 125, 130. I mean, it was ridiculous.
Swift Monangai, Peyton Suey.
Yeah.
Really?
I'll tell you
It's incredible.
I mean, DeAndre Swift, hats off to him, too, because I wasn't overwhelmed by him. But boy, he's a good football player.
Going back against his former team.
He was great in that game.
In the town he grew up. Yep. Yeah, it had to be very satisfying. And he has been steady. He's on pace now to break 1,000 yards, which is nice considering how much time he has lost to injury, and he's also just been really pretty steady. And he is a weapon in the screen game.
No doubt about it. He can take the ball the distance. We've seen him do that already. But that was really impressive, all of that.
Good day for Bears rookies. Good day for Bears everybody, but especially the rookies.
I mean, wow. What a rare and wondrous moment to have happen.
You wonder, what are people going to call and complain about?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think there is, just looking at the text line, there's this kind of gobsmacked reaction, like, wow. The Bears are in first.
Let's face it.
Atop the NFC?
You're talking about a Bears team now, number 1 seed in the NFC.
Yeah.
At the beginning of the year, if you had told us on December 1st that would be the case, and 2 of your more impactful players would be offensively, Kyle Monangai, and defensively, Nahshon Wright.
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
You would have thought,
that's pretty wild. Yep.
It's a crazy sport.
How about that? How about the Bears understand how to stop the
tush push.
The tush push.
Just rip it out.
But that is what the Giants did. They didn't get credit for the takeaway. So I wonder if they saw that.
Had to have, right?
On tape. You would
that
think
was by
so.
design.
That was. He went by design.
He went in not just trying to push the Hurts back. He went
for the ball.
I have seen this on tape. The ball is exposed. I'm going to rip it out of his grip.
Yeah, that was pretty wild.
And Nahshon Wright now has more takeaways than I think 3 teams in the NFL.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. Yeah, it's incredible. And I mean, look, it's pretty amazing what the Bears are getting done and how they're doing it, winning the turnover battle yet again in a game. It's just extraordinary to see it and the way that they have consistently done that. And honestly, just think about the defensive performance in that game was excellent. They kept them to they limited their opportunities. If they, obviously running the ball, holding the ball, and the time of possession and the way that they dominated the line of scrimmage is the story of the game. But that was a game where you thought, well, Philadelphia's defense needs some help here. Where's it coming from? Well, not from that offense. It was pretty ugly stuff.
Well, Dennis Allen came into the game, and I did not expect this. I did not expect them to blitz on half of the snaps in the first half.
Wow.
And they did. Overall, I think it was 44%. But they came into that game with the mindset of attacking Jalen Hurts. Did not think that was going to be the approach. I'm not sure the Eagles did either.
15 points, pretty good.
Yes. 15 points.
That's achieving your goal right there.
No question about it.
Not a shadow of a doubt. Running the ball and holding the ball and the clock and all that stuff came into play. They also, tell you what, they got a couple of penalties, but just a few. I mean, they really did a good job.
So it's a cleaner operation.
It was so much better
It's a cleaner operation
than it has been getting to this point.